Hello students, this is Mrs. Moore coming to you for ELA 7 summer school, and this is week 1, day 2, so lesson 1.2. And if you look on your schedule, here we have it. Again, we are under the umbrella of resilience and success. So the question here is, this article is, how fast can humans run? So here is this article that came in your reading, the second set, how fast can humans run? You can see I've annotated it already, okay? So what you're supposed to do is read and annotate this article, and then you are supposed to write a paragraph that explains the central idea of the article, using at least 2 details from the article to support your response. Now, I must say that I love running. I ran cross country and track in high school, and I ran 1 season of cross country in college. But because my scholarships were academic, I didn't have the time to give the indoor track season, because you go to a really long meet that will take all Saturday, and I would run the 800 once, and then I'd be stuck there, and I'd have piles of Dickens and Aristotle and all sorts of things that I was supposed to be reading, and it didn't make sense for me anymore. But I've always enjoyed then running on my own. I really loved running track and cross country in high school because I made wonderful friends that way, and it set me up as a lifelong runner. And there are people who like running together in groups, and I've seen sometimes they chat as they run, make jokes, laugh, and then there are people who like the solitude of running, and I'm one of those who enjoys the solitude of running. When I was younger, I enjoyed being outdoors and looking at just beautiful nature and thinking and dreaming. And as I've gotten older, it's been a time to put on some music and not talk to anyone, because when you get older and you have a family, people are talking to you, and you're a teacher and you talk for a living, it's nice not to talk. So I hope that you have something in your life that makes you feel that way, that you are doing something good for yourself mentally as well as physically, that you have some kind of escape. Maybe it's a sport, maybe it's music, maybe it's drawing, maybe it's reading. Reading is another favorite escape for me. I love to completely give myself over to a world in a book. So, runners, we're going to see that this is, of course, a nonfiction article. It is, in fact, scientific, based on really the physics of running. How does the foot strike the pavement? How is it possible for sprinters to be so fast? How is the physics of sprinting different from the physics of distance running? Now, I will tell you, I'm kind of an expert on this because I wrote a paper on the physics of running when I was in college. Now, I am not a science person, so you might imagine that that was kind of considered a goofy paper, considering the other things I could have been writing on. But I did what I could with what I had, and that's life, folks. At any rate, as you read, you'll annotate again, underline things, pay particular attention to success, right? We know what it takes to be a successful runner. And let's look at that, the physics of running, what's it going to take to make them be successful, but resilience too. I personally did not see a lot of resilience in this article, but you can think about recovery for a runner. That is important. So think about that as you are reading. And that is day 2 of summer school. I will see you on Wednesday. Toodaloo.